Helele mama, helele mama. Ngekele, ngekele, ngekele mama.
Yambongo mama, obungitshelile lama doda namhlanje lento ayenzayo ayilunganga. Amadoda ayamfuna angithenga ngemali. Oh, angizwa, 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 ngekele mama. Amadoda ayangifuna angithenga ngemali. Oh, angizwa, 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 ngekele mama. Washo mama mngani, one thing is begging is coming. Wonke amantombi ayayazi kunzima. Ayelele mama. Washo mama mngani, one thing is begging is coming. Wonke amantombi ayayazi kunzima. Ayelele mama.
Helele mama, helele mama, helele mama. Ngekele, ngekele, ngekele mama.
I want to ask you something. Because another thing is I miss this.
Yes, Hae Mama. Yes,
Thanks
Hae.
so much.
Time of our last in Mufista. Why don't you do production? It's a stage Mufista.
They will come. They will come. When the time is right, they will come.
Online show ya time ayaka.
Show you. Live. Oh, no. Live.
I go back to this time. The reason why everybody's here. The reason why everybody's here. The reason why you see Slama the Rockstar with the most rockingest scenes, the most rockingest act. My brother, quickly introduce you to my viewers. Who are you?
This is NDT. We're out here with PACOFS. We're having fun. It's a beautiful show tonight. And it's promising to be an extravaganza. I'm telling you, my guys. Local talent, national talent, great ball affair.
What do you think about such initiative in a small town like that?
Yeah, no, I think it's a brilliant idea where you have national artists rubbing shoulders with local artists. I guess we can rub off that energy from each other. Yeah, it's always good, to have also people coming out like this. To come and fun, we chill a fella.
Quickly, he's the most busiest person now. Quickly your hands, where can they follow you? Where can they watch what's happening next?
Yeah. No, you get me on NDT_ZA. That's where you get me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, yes. And then Facebook, it's NDT Music. That's where you can get me. My show is coming, PACOFS on the 29th of July. So, look out for it.
Mark the date, 29th July. Mark the date. I go by the name Slama the Rockstar, Slama the Superstar. You saw Holoda famous. You saw Holoda Mabitu Atsabana. Hotman, Kintate Moeke, c'était moi qui tu vas là. Tu sais que on va parler de David à Sweden.
Take you up a whole
Ntate, tu es naki pour les artistes, c'est ce qu'on a dit. Asin train chaho about the shoulders with the nationals. In train Takaiwa. Ntate, on Allah the whole show.
Yes,
Are you the only one from your band or is it the whole band here?
no, I'm the only one.
Nkanto how serious until you nka serious ka boyo. Ntate from David Diaso's live band. He's here alone. I go by the name Slama the Rockstar. But you is that?
Jobless.
Get live. That's the reason why we're here. We don't get more. Why we here? She's here. Madam, why we here?
Hae Lapeng. It's really Hae Lapeng. We're changing the narrative. By the way, Dumelang.
She's looking good as always. She's looking out of this world. I want to idea
turn this round. It's the sun of the world.
The Hae Lapeng concert. Introducing your host for tonight, child of the Free State, actress and Mokoko Friday sensation, Napo.
Because it's a beautiful night. That's why what a beautiful night. I would like to thank our artistic director, Napo Mashiane, for putting this amazing night together. And let's support her again. Women empowerment. Times have changed. We share that's so social media. Let's trend tonight. The province is sitting better to but when I every time here at home, how are few people like us? Where is that trend? So let's change the whole narrative. Hashtag Hae Lapeng. And social media platforms here at PACOFS, Twitter, sorry, there's a call coming in. Hello? Oh, is it? Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, we're talking hashtag Antata. So there's someone monitoring. And then I'm so grateful to be here. I'm sure and being here, it is that whole thing in Khopozane, the first time I performed here at PACOFS. If there's one thing I am grateful for, and I'll tell you why. I'm a mother now, and understand how important it is to support your children. Mewaka haya skolo, empa wila understand the hakere nna, hakiba tuweta nix, kiba tau actor. I never had plan B. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it doesn't work out, I'm in trouble because I don't have plan B. This is my life, and art is life. I think that's why you're here. Art is life. And one thing that we need to understand is, I'm not sure about the age group in here because it's dark, but I'm sure some of you are Jola, some of you are married. Imagine going on a date. Theater. Let's bring the theater culture back. Yes, but imagine some nights Napo PACOFS to come watch a play. But it shows that there's like Hae Lapeng. They will bring that back. We can come here, pay for that ticket, and support the arts. And I would like to share something also. It doesn't matter where you come from. I come from Hamburg. That's where I'm from. I had nothing. And I always say to people, that's why I made sure I remember very well the night I left. The night before kids are my casual bake. Let's say legation in the draw. Legation in the Munati, in Padijabatating had failed. I remember the night he got my hair in the morning, kids are my back in the suitcase. Probably at the time, the people have to get casual bake, to study acting, look, and get a basic blah 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 blah. So the whole street knew my plan. I can't I get the ditches of that out, which I'm not brown. It was painful to hear those things. They kept on playing in my head. And I told myself, there is no way I'm going to disappoint my mother. I will go to school and I will study. And then one day, at the time, the only thing that was nice at the time, backstage, I hope backstage again. And I also used to watch Generations. So in my mind, I always wanted to be on Generations. But obviously, than me. But I'm going to say to each and every one of you here, support the arts. Art is life, guys. And even for me, it was just an extramural activity. Today, I'm getting paid for it. Sometimes it was like every time, I get it these days, we like using things like, I'm depressed, I've got anxiety. Those things I don't say they exist, and we're trying to understand them better. And I always say to myself, every time that thing, your anxiety, like each other's feeling, what's wrong with no ma? Because sometimes as people, we always see the end. Every time that you shoot up a scandal, you guys don't see the background of what happens. You only watch the 20 minutes of what you see on TV. It is not easy. But just like life, I don't know, but you are here. And tonight, we're in hashtag. Okay, looks like I'll go a whole hashtag, and like I said, I'm not joking. Whoever's going to hashtag Haholo, you can cast Nepal in Nakamorao, who be Munati, who looks like the video. Who be lovely! Yes! Kiko Bita, the CEO of PACOFS, Mr. Temba Dlamini. To Barimopele Matsoho, Otobua, Amabedi, Anamao. Mtate Temba Dlamini.
You look beautiful even in the dark. I can see all the beautiful faces in the dark. A warm welcome to everyone and good evening. Welcome, and we're expecting my MEC for Sports, Arts, Culture and Recreation in absentia, and also congratulations on her new appointment. As a reminder, the Chief Director is in our midst, and I said to him, you owe me an MOA or an MOU. That means a Memorandum of Agreement or a Memorandum of Understanding, which will form the basis of our interaction and promoting what you are going to see within a short space of time. I am looking forward to a sustainable partnership. You hear me? Sustainable partnership. This is just the beginning. This guy is from Atteridgeville, so he's going to turn Free State around. This is the gardener that you saw doing his own garden, so that you can come and support me. If you remember the guy who was wearing a katiba, right in front of that newspaper of yours called the Courant and Bloom News, this is the gardener. So one moment he's a CEO, one moment he does gardening, because that's where all life starts, by planting on earth. So, it's all system goes today. If you don't catch us now, you will find us 360 degrees, having gone full circle. So you better catch up with me. In the midst, I have my colleagues, CEOs and chairpersons of various institutions, Marketing Theatre, the National Library of South Africa, and all other entities within the spheres of sports, arts, culture, and recreation. You remain my partnership ad infinitum. Well, let me translate it. It means indefinite. So you will regret why you met me, because you are going to be here. No Makanja. Now, key to Hae Lapeng is our knowledge producers, who you will witness shortly. In the area of directing, production, drama, music, dancing, rapping, poetry, and so forth. And on behalf of PACOFS, I welcome you all, especially the performing arts, those who will be on stage and those who will be participating as audience in the dark. Greetings to all dignitaries and my fellow foot soldiers, those guys that are making things to happen and work behind closed doors. That is my staff. And most importantly, the engine of this particular show, Napo Mashiane. I have even called her Hae Lapeng, because every time I run into the corridor, it's all about Hae Lapeng. Tadeta mini Hae Lapeng. I said, okay, let's see what's happening. 62 years ago, right, there was something called the Performing Arts Council, not the Pan-Africanist Congress. So don't confuse the two. And that's when the Performing Arts Councils were formed, and there were only 4. and amongst the four was PACOFS. 62 years ago, do you get me? 62 years ago. It's our primary responsibility as audience, as performers, to promote drama, ballet, music, opera, poetry, dance, and so forth. Hae Lapeng is a reminder of using our offerings as PACOFS to accelerate social cohesion in Free State, in the Southern Hemisphere, the rest of Africa, and the rest of the world. You are about to experience the realities of curatorial artistic work. PACOFS, as we see it, provides a platform for all diverse communities to showcase their work. It is one of the most important theaters in the Southern Hemisphere. Also, you will remember we have something called the incubator, and amongst the performers, we have 2 incubators who have graduated. One has come full circle, and that's Tina Nomza and Mabweleti Maleka. So 2 months ago, I had 38 graduates, and I awarded certificates. They were part of the incubation program. So when I say we are going full circle, 360 degrees, I mean it. Because next time, those that went through the incubator program, I will monitor them to know where they are, how far they have progressed, because I have them on my database. So there's not going to be just performing and you leave. I will monitor you and make sure that the exit points are properly provided for those particular participants. It is only 87, if I'm not mistaken, working days that I've been in this position. Working days, excluding the weekends. And I have made it my business to resuscitate PACOFS from its ashes. PACOFS as a game changer. And Hae Lapeng is going to be our game changer and a precursor to our 2023-2024 artistic program. The origin of humanity is home, Lapeng, Hae Lapeng, a place where everyone, irrespective of race, creed, and religion, gets nurtured about kindness and humbleness. Our Hae Lapeng is our launching pad for all the artists that you're going to see, for producers and audience from all walks of life, to converge at one of the most prestigious performing arts centers in the Free State and in the Southern Hemisphere. And with Hae Lapeng, we are launching our 2023 artistic program, which will draw young and old, new entrants and old established performing artists to familiarize themselves with the work of artistic work. Hae Lapeng is a reminder that everyone starts in home or at home. That's where you get nourished. Our social milieu is a key determinant of how you were wired. You all have been wired differently because you come from Hae Lapeng, and that's where you were nurtured. Hence the diversity you will experience shortly. In our midst, we have our international guest, Dr. Dibinga, our international guest from American University in the United States. He's a rapper, he's a cultural activist, he's a poet, and he's well known for the word grow, give, release, overcome, and win, and also a motivational speaker. In conclusion, let me leave you with these words. We have started a journey, 360 degrees, full circle. If you stay behind, it's too bad, because we are not caught up with the hangover of the past. We are going one direction, and that's where we are going. So, relax, and move on. And enjoy what you are going to experience. Thank you very much, and thank you for coming.
sono o ye nemele ka thekgo ya lerakweng la pono seema noši gomme a seteng seba le tladi batho ba mo lebeletse molapišwa ke masiša felo moaraba pitšo se fetoga monyaka lebito ke semaumau sa lefaufau la kgakanego ke moititela ka dipotšišo tša titelo a bjala dikgare tša dillo gore borwa ba tšona bo foke go kgetlane ya nkane e a kgalwa mme mahlo a diphororo a bodulwa yena o ithuta go tseba ka tsela eo a bontšhwa mokgalabe wa go itata ka lešela le lešweu go tleng bo gagwe ke go huša tša lefaseng la keno le ge tša ka gare e le tšentši gore a ka keteka le ge mahloko go šetše kgwane go sesetha kgangkgolo ya borakgolo ke go tsoša le mokokotlong le bolokolo mafolofolo a pelo e tšwang sefapanong a itšweletša ka dikamogelo diphapanong kgethego ya mosoba meropa ya mosotla ya mosotla ya bohlatswa ya motshola a ithuta go netefatšwa ke mathata a ipula go ba legae ka mogau go malopo le dinaka a ithuta go netefatšwa ke mathata a ipula go ba legae ka mogau go malopo le dinaka. Herself included. It was as though all that had disintegrated to the dustiest powder, all the shattered relics, broken antiquities, scattered shadows, were all gawking at us with an obvious assumption to be reassembled. All we could reunite with hands that fell into the amnesia of their previous routines, were crackerware that seemed lofty about their origin. We didn't know, but the elders did. We weren't alerted, but Coco knew. A duty stood before us, intensely anchored against our resistance, will, and oblivion. What is a ritual show that we're all born by gods? We wondered horrifyingly, why us? We trivially inquired, but the elders knew. They knew. They saw our lurking destinies from afar so vividly, as if the omens they revealed to us were scrolls handwritten by the imminent esoteric authors sent to insinuate themselves into our very beings. A burden, a gift, a memento from a previous life, a source to a loathsome existence, a weapon, an honor. A well on the brink of either drowning or feeding us. It is time.
They said, as if they gave us a pride of moment that this day would fall upon our lives, just as we were gaily running in the sun with juvenile antics. Our dreams, our utopias, what we fantasized, all that was woven by dualistic minds where tomorrow dying today. A convoy of images clustered our unready conscience. Our slobbering mouths from what we deemed as a deadly voyage. Our arid bodies from no external touch of moistened hands. Our blurry sight from a smoking incubation. A lot brimmed in our heads, mostly pictures depicting our assumptions of this unannounced yet announced guest. Our disconsolate selves were soon to count days in synodic months, to somehow read from the ordered randomness of tumbling bones thrown onto woven mats. When Gogo passed on, we moved into her heart and inhabited her fossils. The burden that lied in lips not ripe enough to kiss those we haven't yet flooded our hearts to was fittingly worn by her and I. We weren't ready. After all, we didn't know. Didn't know. Didn't know.
We're so honored and privileged to be on this PACOFS stage right now. And you guys look absolutely amazing. Give them some love! Give them some love! Yeah! Alright. We're about to take you on a journey right now. The next song we're going to do is called Penyania Pananjia, which is an original that we love so much. And it's a Swahili saying that translates to, where there is a will, there is a... Alright, let's go.
There is a way that seems right to us, and your will is high. It's impossible. You are bound to be invincible. Stand up and make your dreams come true, even if it's hard to get over. When there's a Face Come on.
Hae Lapeng. Every branch in our family tree has a name. I'm a native of mother of journeys and a father of gifts. I suckled after a mammoth of inheritance named Lefa, left the same breast for gratitude. Now there's this builder called Akhan, the one who is followed by the one who's going to unify us, Bongwe, a sister to the changes of our time, There's this sun, originating from Pumalanga, my son, Shine, Linswin, the one who's going to pave Bokamo, so our future. Now the lineage post here with revelations of wealth, Ela, Tenolo, Yani Humo, Baribito, Libing is a Rome, Laka, Kintanise, rejoice with you.
So mesmerizing, makes me want to submit to your desire.
your locks with mine. I wanna tell you things I never told anyone. I wanna be 16 and treat you like my first real crush. I wanna whisper sweet nothing into your ears. I wanna massage your soul. I wanna get like a fufa, the way I live for Modi na lady, the hanyang mashomaro. Patalazani, bit hakayali. Agom Sparese. On Suarez, the Garcia Gamobani, Leo Kakatlanga food. The Bayona, Kataraya Mayesimani, Moretito, Bayona, Zanyola, Siu, who is like a food, Moshomo, Nagonza, what time is so?
Mon peuple africain, partout dans le monde, levez-vous, levez-vous, levez-vous. Le final est déjà arrivé. Mon peuple africain, partout dans le monde, levez-vous, levez-vous, levez-vous.
You know, they say you can't judge a book by its cover. But it has become appallingly clear that you can judge an entire continent by its media coverage. You see, you can color an entire continent dark with the paint of poorly placed perception when you rely on the media to teach you your Africa lessons. Because I come from a continent that the world thinks is a country. And to put it bluntly, we're all HIV positive until proven negative in the eyes of the media. It's like Africa is either one big safari or Kalahari with seething heathens and no sense of religion and home to animals and animism, because TV renditions of African afflictions have created a depiction of a land of savages where the world's most dreadful diseases exceeds the law of averages. And since American TV only shows you the ravages of a select few nations, most Americans juxtapose the mother of civilization with phrases like damnation and starvation. And so until we take control of our own images, we can't expect to see a true representation of our beauty. Most non-Africans believe that the most Africa has contributed to the world are phrases like Hakuna Matata and Asante Sana Squash Banana, along with exotic vacations in remote locations, because I ain't never heard an American TV news station even say that we're made up of 55 nations. In the eyes of the media, we're just underdeveloped wannabe Caucasians, still searching for civilization if you buy the media's interpretation of who we are. But am I taking this too far? Because to me, the real problem be the WB, ABC, and NBC, which are the real WMD, weapons of mind destruction, because most people, including many Africans, only see what they see through the smart bombs they call TV. And it's not just a newscast, it starts at like age 3 because I grew up watching images of Bugs Bunny dressed in grass skirts and blackface, speaking in African dialects. And every 10 years, there's a new version of Tarzan on the TV set, and I don't know about y'all, but I recall seeing gorillas pass for Africans in those Tintin cartoons. And if you remove Marvin Marsh and Tubman from Looney Tunes, he's probably an illegal African alien or famine-stricken African child with his belly protruding. And it's these convoluted images that have helped create grown-up policymakers who partially base their opinions of our homeland from films such as Congo, Gorillas in the Mist, and The Air Up There, and we can't forget Tears of the Sun, which left too many tears on the sons and daughters of Africa searching for a positive portrayal of who we are. But that won't happen until we as Africans take responsibility for our portrayal, because the betrayal of our friends from CBS, Fox, and CNN means that we will never see an end to these characterizations of the continent of human creation, which have to make it look like she's on her deathbed and ready for cremation. But we must show the world that our mother Africa is strong, vibrant, and defiant, because the pulse of nearly 1 billion people can never die once we take control of what the world sees. And so we can never comply with pictures painted by pessimists on TV of our homeland, because we, you and me, we are the pulse of Mother Africa, and we must now show the world how proudly we will stand. And as you leave this wonderful evening of work that we're doing tonight, you always have to remember to be your best and nothing less. You have to be your best and forget the rest. And you can't focus on being like everybody else. You gotta be you, because everybody else is taken. So at the end of the day, you just gotta remember who you are and show the world who you are. We are a beautiful people. We are an African people. This poem I'm going to share with you now is called Free Your African Mind. Now, I'm not a singer, but I'm going to start with a little part of this song. You all know the song better than I do, so feel free to sing along with me. So give it up again, y'all, for Quena and John Rose. Give it up again for Quena and John Rose. Let's do this.
As we are about to enter into our spirit zone,
out of the frequency they came,
grow towards your greatness.
like a cycle on the wheel,
what goes around comes around.
like a yo-yo no spring,
What goes up must certainly come down.
like 4 seasons, winter will always follow after fall, and spring will always come before summer. And that was intended. Just like you being here is intended. Just like a prayer to bless your heart, a brilliant song to grab your breath and release you from all tension. A smile to show you how much I appreciate you. A chair to make you laugh and relax your mind from all chaos, even if it's just for a second. And that makes me no angel, just me.
Out of the frequency they came, inhaling ego from the radiated skin of concrete, telling seasonal moments and cycles that its times turn to be linear. The snoozing mantras of dreams that are already here, conspicuous legions sped by the oceans onto our shores.
They say that greatness is a choice.
Even if you choose not to choose, it's still a choice.
But Africa, what have you chosen? You've been frozen in time and broken in mind. For too long, the same song playing in your head, living in breath, but better off dead. But who said that you didn't have the power? Who said this is not your hour? You've been showered with a steady stream of words that kill your dreams. But since you're still breathing, then someone has lied to you. Tried to deny you of your own potential inside you. If you just decide to, let no one deride you. Don't even let them get beside you as you unearth the new you. Stop listening to naysayers and decide to do you. No more pity parties, sob stories, and boo-hoos. If no one told you that you're great, then let me be the first to. If you develop the thirst to drink from faith's fountain, you'll develop the might to move mountains. You see, we remove tons of dirt to find 1 ounce of gold. So we're asking you to remove tons of hurt and just uncover 1 ounce of your soul.
And I am no angel, just me. Me that wanna lay a hand yet has nothing to offer. Me that wanna love yet afraid of being loved. Me that wanna travel places yet trapped by fear and paranoia. Me that wanna be on that valley yet afraid to fall like that big stone rolling from that mountain right straight to the river. Oops, and never be seen again. Me that wanna be with those that I love, yet them beats dying on me, and all I'm left with is some memories follow me wherever I go like some freaking shadow. As much as it's all hot though, me feeling like I'm floating, sinking in a pool of sorrows. Hopefully things will follow me to their rightful time through time, the therapy of all troubled souls. As soon as I cling tight to my faith and revisit my spirit soul and unleash my bravery, realize how much I'm worth, realize how beautiful and strong I am, realize that my spirituality is much more powerful than my physicality. Hoping that on its own will be an assistance for me to run that longest marathon and reach the finish line, climb that highest mountain and reach the vision peak, swim that deepest sea and fear no shocks, spread my wings and fly high. Even the sky shouldn't be the limit to what I can achieve. See, I want to be inspired, like blue couples heart beating as one, complementing each other like your body and soul. Only when the other one dies, the other one lives on. And the great part is you don't even need any amount of cash to get into your soul train and rediscover your spirit soul.
Measuring the progress of a life by the speed of each thought and the product of their collision. Look, I stew catatonic with a mind foreign to deciphering regalia patterns and branded armor. While feeling time for the first time, it gradually evaporated my identity into the ether, and I couldn't convey my truth in tongue. So I wandered off reality to the nearest lifetime, and my dreams became too heavy to birth. Just when I subdued the involuntary stillness through the bridge that transited me into what could have been a twisted dementia, I saw him. There he was with a maid of names, a figure that could have only been their Lord and Savior, to whom I asked for all his names and prerequisite wounds I had to memorize in flesh. 10 flails per scripture emitted from every reader's breath. Commands from a talkative canon, lobotomized the Sanusian, called the remaining witch doctors, rape their woman and call it a show, dismantle the man and inflate his masculine side, and turn death into their children's lives, maybe survival with them at the isle of a pestering fear, and tell them the Father says that's who they are.
And when you know who you are, you will set yourself on a true path of excellence. Getting out of your passenger seat and driving your own car. Reaching for the moon, but maybe only landing among the stars. You see, you Africa, you have greatness inside you, but you must choose to be great. Blaze a path of excellence, leaving fear in your wake. All you need is already inside you. You just must believe in yourself. Grow towards your greatness and discover your true wealth.
Don't you know it is illegal to ask a woman of her age? It is illegal. Okay, let me tell you. I turned 40-something some time ago. Oh, how I wish they could have shown me a big party, but not in our village, because here we don't have much to celebrate. You see, our farm owner has made it okay for us to live in a muddy, dingy, plastered, 3-quarter structure called RDP. So you see, Haruhon, man, you know what to say. You know, after my husband died, our house came crumbling down on my children's school books. And now I went to the farmer and said, hey, you need to fix that house. And he refused. I said, you need to fix the house. Come on. So he sent 3 men to come fix the house. Hey, the plasterer knocked a big hole in the ceiling and filled it with mud. And then the carpenter nailed a board over a hole in the ground. Hey, highly plumber fixed the leak in the kitchen. But John Nawe, he opened so many in West You know, I remember the first time I saw you. I was from the pit toilet outside, and when I go, hey, Tinto! Hey, what's wena? But that's how I tell you, you're not a human being anymore. I don't know about you. You take your go back to the base. Hey, how you know, baby? Did you hear what our president said on national TV, Loha? He said, we've got a good story to tell. A good story, my foot, man. Yeah? From recalled president to red overalls kindergarten parliament to miners massacre in Marikan, where my husband and your how do you say they died there. And we are still here waiting for justice. I'm not justice in South Africa. Let me tell you, between the pit toilets outside and undelivered books, our people are left wondering, are we too harsh? Because so many job losses and lives, things are disappearing like this. I mean, pots, pans, dishes, boys. And let me tell you, I know it is us stealing from each other because we ease the pain of not having anything. How fair. What do we say? Whatever we should applaud ourselves, we have done well under circumstances. We have done well. Please call me. I have decorated this mud house. Guys, I did Mona Hae Lapeng. Wena ka mora